Okay, so definitely it's something that we're familiar with, something that we use. And actually when it got announced to us that Mr. DIY wanted to award us, being the brand ambassadors for the company, we got surprised because during the pandemic, we were a family like everyone who was struggling to think of what to do at home. And during the lockdown, di ba, Han, we had to do a lot of things to entertain ourselves, like
Yeah,
cooking.
so we were able to discover other talents that we actually had during the pandemic, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate. All of a sudden, we're all cooks, we're all bakers, and then suddenly we are plantitas and plantitos. So these were the things that we were able to discover and do. So with Mr. DIY, we were able to find everything that we needed in Mr. DIY. So it became very convenient for us.
Yeah, so when we discovered all of these things, we were all domesticated during the lockdown. There's actually a Mr. DIY branch very nearby our house.
What branch is that?
It's at Kramer, at
Okay.
Ortigas Extension, yes. And we live close by there now that you ask. Yes, and we were very happy to know that they had such a wide variety to cater to all of our hobbies as a family. And imagine a one-stop shop for every family, and that's why we're very proud, to receive the news that we were the newest brand ambassadors and the first
As the first in the Philippines.
Yes.
Congratulations. And
Thank you.
having said that, what are your most favorite products that you've seen in Mr. DIY? I know that you've been to one of the stores of Mr. DIY yesterday.
So we had so much fun yesterday, Sunday, because we had our family day at Mr. DIY, and the kids went crazy. So for me personally, I really enjoyed going through the gardening area. So I was able to get my seeds because I actually have a vegetable garden at home. So I plant regularly and have my people to help me also plant. So I was able to get seeds, I was able to replenish some of my tools.
Okay.
So it was really good. And then my children and I, we love to craft. So we do a lot of journaling and crafting. So I was able to get stationaries, post-its, and then at the same time, we were able to get stickers. So it was so nice. It was my little heaven on earth.
We had such a great time yesterday. As a family, it's truly a family store. When we entered, and you guys can ask the kids also, parang pagdating namin sa loob, usually when we go shopping, we go as one family to one area, and then we go to different aisles. But when you go to Mr. DIY, the variety is so big. It's so extensive. And if I'm not mistaken, if you go to any of their stores, over 18,000 items,
Exactly.
regardless of the size of the store. And to think they're growing 370
Stores.
branches
Yeah.
and
Nationwide.
growing.
And counting.
Yes, it's amazing. So, when we went there as a family, we just said, Han, let's go our own way. And then Kendra, Scarlett, and Gavin can go another way with our assistant, and we can all do our shopping. And they really cater to every single one of your family. Me, my favorite, if you were to ask me, I'm an electrical guy. I'm a guy who's very hands-on with the family, so I like to check out the tools and stuff. Yes, and I like to check out their cables because I'm a guy. When we travel,
Mr. DIYer.
yes, I am. And you know what? When we travel, we have all of these organizers, the wires, and all of that, the cables. You can find everything there. And how about the kids? Let's ask them. What was your personal favorites when you went shopping yesterday?
Yes, Gavin.
It's all of the toys. They were all nice because I think a kid or a toddler will all like the toys there.
Oh, yeah, agree. And Scarlett, what do you think are the products that you can recommend to millions of your fans all over the world from Mr. DIY?
Well, my favorite stuff there were the pet stuff. It was really nice, and there's treats, there's shampoo, there's
Yeah.
clothes for them. And I also like the notebooks and pens. That they have nice highlighters, and the notebooks they have different kind of types. They have sketching books. They have normal notebooks.
A lot of stuff, actually.
Yeah.
What about you, Kendra?
I really like the stuffed toys in Mr. DIY. I went so crazy over it. And I also really like the school supplies since I've been going to regular school lately. So I got notebooks and highlighters, and I also really like the pet stuff because I have a cat, and so I let her play with the cat toy at home, and she really liked it.
Awesome. I know that you have millions of followers all over the world. Why would you recommend Mr. DIY to your followers all over the world?
I mean, okay, so every home is completed by the small things. And I love that every Mr. DIY, you can find it almost anywhere because of the amount of branches that they have. And when you have a house, a home, you want to complete it with the small things, the organizers, the wires, the cooking pans, the kitchen stuff, diba? And if you go there, mapapabudol ka talaga because they have so much variety. It's so extensive that even if you have a plan of just buying a few things, you will end up staying there for several hours. You guys will get lost in all the aisles. Ganon kadami. And I'm about to release a video where I just had to we went to the Ayala Feliz ranch. And I just had to take a video of the part na ang lalim ng aisles. And you could just see, wow, parang, it's impossible to stay there for 1 hour. And you'll enjoy because it's always low prices pa. And we were thinking, Han, what do you think is your favorite here? Parang, everything is it's so lit.
Yeah,
Diba?
it's packed with everything you need. And it's really a family store. I think that's the great thing about it. It's a one-stop shop for mom, for dad, for the kids.
Exactly.
Everything's there already. So that's why I would recommend it because it's so convenient. You don't have to go from store to store just to buy things. Everything is there. Again, I'll reiterate what Doug said. Always low
Low
prices.
prices.
I think that's what everybody likes.
Magugulat talaga kayo.
Always low prices. So,
Everybody loves that.
everybody likes that. Everybody loves that, especially at this time where
Yes.
everything's going, high. Here at Mr. DIY, everything at low prices. And meron dyan lagi.
Yes.
Meron dyan.
Meron dyan lagi.
Ladies and gentlemen, a while ago I've been mentioning that this team Kramer was able to visit Ayala Feliz, Mr. DIY in Ayala Feliz. And for you to better appreciate what I am talking about, let's all watch this.